So today we're going to be looking at somebody that has $50. I remember when I got married when I was 19 years old, crazy, I actually had $50 cash flow. I remember we sat down and figured up our bills because we had no idea what either one of us was doing, and we had $50. Can anybody relate? Can anybody relate? That was 1990. Here we are in 2024, how life changes. So we have an income of $3,000. The expenses are $29.50 a month. That is rent, food, gas, everything this person pays, okay? So don't be sending me comments later saying, where's her rent payment or where's her mortgage? Everything's in here. The cash flow is $50. She has a credit card balance of $8,000 with a $360 payment at 29.99%. So here it is. The rent is in the expenses, food, car insurance, gas, utilities, subscriptions. All of these can be put on a credit card, okay? So that's why I have the C's right here. The rent cannot. She will have to leave that out in the checking account so that she can pay it with cash. The $8,000 is the balance. So what we do is all of these add up to be $820 a month. So the $820 that I show here for income one is these amounts added together. All of this can be charged, so all of this would go into the credit card. So then the $50 cash flow that she has, I would put it in the credit card as well. And this $360 payment, I would put it in the credit card as well. The point is to work this credit card balance down so that she can get out of it, okay? Because right now she's spinning her wheels because the extra $50 going in alone is not really helping a whole lot. So she's looking for the best options to get this taken care of quickly. The ideal would be that she has a PLOC or a HELOC to throw this $8,000 in. So now she's able to put all of her money into this account, paying this down even faster. But because she doesn't have anything but a credit card, she's just using the credit card right now. Remember, this $8,000, according to the credit card company, says if she keeps making the $360 per month, she's going to pay it off in about 8 years. So we wanted to see if we could get her out of this faster than 8 years. So adding in the expense income, the cash flow, and the monthly payment will bring her down to approximately $6,770. Then her expenses are going to have to come back out because she needs food, car insurance, or gas, utility, subscriptions. All of this can be charged out of this credit card. Her interest is going to be about $184 to $186 off of the average daily balance of the 29.99%. Okay, so 186 interest would come out, bringing her back up to $7,776. Now her income's going to go in again. That's all three of these added together. Okay, so the $1,230 income I'm showing is all three of these added together. She would put in, remember what I say too, right now you wouldn't want to do big chunks into the credit cards because they may cut limits. So let's do these in like 2 or 3 payments per week so that you're revolving that account a lot so that you can hopefully increase your credit score as well. So here's the interest coming out again, bringing her back up to $6,725. Uh-oh, I have a subtraction, but that's add. So we're going to take her expenses and add them back in again at $75.45 being the balance. Then her income in month 3 goes in again, bringing her back down to $6,315. Here's the expenses and the interest coming out again throughout the month. It's not going to just be one big chunk coming out in expenses. She'll stop and get restaurant food, maybe $50. Maybe go to the grocery store tomorrow, $100. Car insurance, same thing. Gas, 20 here, 20 there. So this amount doesn't just come out at one time. It's going to come out throughout the month. We're just slowly going to build this balance back up, which means that's going to keep the interest charges down as well. Month 4, the income goes in. We've got expenses and interest coming out again. Month 5, the income goes in, bringing her down to $58.35. So she started at $8,000. Month 5, she's down to $58.35. And if she keeps doing this for about 18 more months, she's going to pay off this card, which means in under 2 years, she will have this card completely paid off. And she didn't get a second job. She didn't get frugal. She stayed right where she was at, but she's putting her money where it serves her now instead of just leaving it sitting in a checking account. So she would be done with this account in 2 years, not the 8 or more years that Capital One said that she was going to be paying. Okay, so it's how you use your money, making sure that you're putting your money where it's serving you and not just sitting in a bank serving them. Okay, you want to make sure that every single time you get paid, you're putting that money where it is benefiting you. It's helping you with interest charges. It's helping you to pay off debt. It's very important. It's just how you use your money. Okay, will it make a difference if you go through a small credit union or a major bank like Chase when applying for a PLOC? I wouldn't deal with Chase. I stay with the local credit unions. So the big banks don't work well with the community usually. They're more like business. What do you care about those bills that you can't pay with a credit card? Do you just pay them out of your checking? Yes, Samuel, yes. Is there a way out of debt relief consolidation? If there is, I have not found it. I did a video about how far away to stay from the companies that are proclaiming to be able to settle your debt settlement, national debt relief, stuff like that. You couldn't pay me enough money to go into that. Once they get a hold of your credit cards, they will ruin your credit. And I mean for the entire 7 years. That's a mess. And I don't care to say that out loud. You can ruin your own credit without paying somebody else to do that. Okay. Does Christy have a schedule for going live? Nope. Christy just jumps in when she feels like it. I'm sorry. I have appointments throughout the day. And so I'll jump in when I'm in between appointments. I may jump in at night when I've finished up for the evening. So you never know when I'm going to jump in there. Don't apologize for having a schedule and a live. Your content is great, whether live or after the fact. Thank you so much, Sham. I appreciate all of you guys. Everyone is always so kind. I just want to help you, whatever that means. And for goodness sake, don't be paying anyone to help you get out of debt. Don't pay me. Don't do anything. If you can do it on your own with these lines of credit, then go that way. If you need help, of course, I'm here to help you. The automated system is there to help you. Those are really the only two things that I even consider options as far as working with Velocity Banking. There's just not a lot out there to help us. And this right here is going to change your life if you use lines of credit correctly. And if you understand the difference between a loan and a line, it's going to make all of the difference. We are just trained to look at what that monthly payment is, and we do not need to be looking at monthly payments. We need to be looking at getting out of debt like this right here. If she does this correctly, within 2 years, she'll be done with this. Now, if she were to go get another job, if she were to deliver pizzas, if she were to sell the couch in her house, what else is it Dave Ramsey says? Let's see, delivering pizzas and, getting second jobs and never walking into a restaurant again unless she works there. What else? I mean, do we have time for cash envelopes always? Not really. I mean, I thought it was fun handling cash, but I've just got a life and more things to do. And Velocity Banking just made it very easy. And it was just clear. The concept was clear as to what was happening when I was using a line of credit. So get there, keep watching videos. It will help you so much if you just watch the videos and get the concept concrete in your mind so you understand why you're doing what you're doing. It makes life so much easier. All right. Thank you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video.